You're battling Eric. It's Ben, right? Let me tell you, I'm on your side. Granddaughter Marquise Laura took her away. You found her pretty and forced her to the castle. Not much, but please take this. A large sword. You have to be strong to use it. A bit unwieldy, but it's a mighty weapon nonetheless. Hope you can defeat the Marquise's son, Eric. Make our lives more pleasant. Good luck to you. So, if I remember from 6, Eric's a bit of a, what's the word? Louse? But basically, he's a bit of a not a pervert. He's a guy who really likes young, beautiful women. So, you know, in a later game, like however many years after, between Fire Emblem 7 and 6 is, he ages, obviously, so he goes from, let's say, being 14 or 15 or 16 at the very most appropriate to probably being somewhere in his 30s, I would say. And, because of that, he's preying on this one troubadour girl who I believe he wants her to marry him or something. And, he's much older than her at that point. It's kind of like, ugh. But it sounds like he's still doing that right now in the past time. The way farther past. I guess here's a quick story. As we're playing Fire Emblem and I'm thinking kind of about, you know, this music, which I like this music. I love everything about this Fire Emblem game. Pretty much. Blasts are stronger than I supposed. To the castle. I want all the reinforcements available. I want them now. Lord Eric is struggling. He requests reinforcements. What? Ready the man. Unbelievable. These numbers cannot stop them. Fidel, where are you going? Seems like conquering Lycia may have been too much to ask of you after all. I must inform my master. Black Fang will be leaving at once. No! You cannot abandon us. Not at this stage. Who was it that said Ostia mustn't learn of our plans? Wasn't it you, Lord Darin? Marquis Loras himself? Yes, it was. No turning back. For me now. Please. One more. Give me one more chance. I assure you I will not disappoint Lord Nurgle. Very well. Assemble your men. We will group elsewhere. Eh? You can't mean. My son, my home. Am I to abandon them? You would fall in disgrace along with your son? Our master, Lord Nurgle, is offering you the throne of all of Lycia. Surely a few sacrifices are not too much to ask. Yes, you're right. Destiny is greater than this. I was born to be king of Lycia. As for an heir, you're still young, my lord. You have time. Must not let a moment's sentimentality cloud your judgment. Where are my reinforcements? Why haven't they come? No choice. I must attack. You. To the castle. Find more men. Yes, my lord. So, Lord Darin's not really in a great position. From watching... Speaking of not great position, look at that brigand move closer and closer to that village. I'm gonna have to try and stretch low and get low in there as quickly as possible, because I don't know if I have enough moves to get down there in time. But Darin's not in a great position because we saw what happened with the Marquis Santa Ruz. Basically, he was like, we can't go through with this. You know, you were only supposed to scare Ellawood. You weren't supposed to try to kill him. You know, he grows a conscience. He says, I will not be part of this anymore. What happens? He gets murdered. Darin's the exact opposite. He's given the opportunity of right now going, okay, I messed up. Let the Black Fang leave and I'll take my lumps. But obviously the lumps are probably going to result in him not only losing his position, but probably also losing his life. But he instead chooses, because he's too deep in the plot, he chooses to instead move forward with his bad decision, and ultimately, because he believes that he can overthrow the Lycian League and become its king. So his grand ambitions is going to, as we know, result in his downfall, but again, at this point, he's too deep. as shallow as deep as he may be into this, he's already too deep, and he would be, if he's no longer useful for the Black Fang and Nurgle, he's no longer a pawn that they need on the board, and they would just eliminate him right here, like they did with the other Centaurus person. Yeah, we have to keep moving. I can't spend another turn. I don't think I can waste another turn here. I need to pick up a heal and a fire. Heal is for, obviously for Rebecca, or no, I didn't do that, did I? I just picked up the fire. That's okay. We'll have time probably later on to pick up the heal. The stave, that is. What I'm trying not to do is I'm trying to not put my characters at a disadvantage if I can. So, like, right now I'm trying to figure out, like, right there is relatively safe. I believe ooh, that's a good level up. Good job, Urk. Anything that results in strength, skill, speed is good. Defense, I love defense too. Gotta sort of balance it, I know. You can't be a character that is all defense and no offense, because then you just deal no damage. And that's pointless. You can't be a glass cannon either, unless you're gonna be a super evasive one, i.e. nothing, either it's either I kill you or you kill me, but you can't hit me because you can't touch me, sort of thing. I don't know. Hector gives everyone a big smoosh. So if I ever get around to playing the hard mode, I'm really going to have to pay attention to enemies, as I mentioned in the last episode. It's not just because I need to be able to find rare items and use Matthew or whoever to steal them, but it's also sometimes some of these enemies carry like axe reavers or sword reavers, which are basically reverses the weapon triangle. And on top of that, sometimes they carry weapons like killer lances and killer swords. And in this early easy version, the only ones you really need to watch out for are Myrmidons. But yeah, he's carrying a silver, which is kind of dangerous. Been an eyesore to me, no matter how hard I've tried. You two guarded all the attention, all the praise. Classroom, on the training grounds, everywhere and everything. Eric, you always did care more about appearances than ability. If you'd even a hint of skill, you'd... Hold your tongue, I will hear no more. So I'm not exactly that kind of felt like a kind of a slight on both ends, where you're saying you don't have any skill, so you might as well give up, and at the same time he's also kind of saying like, hey, if you'd actually trained and practiced, maybe you'd be better than you are. Understand, unhand me, I am no one's prisoner. So based on the mission objective, it's not possible for you to get past Urk. You have to kill everyone on this board. You can't just go to the castle and seize the throne and go, okay, you won, even though you didn't kill Urk. No, he has to die. Just kind of funny to me, because there are very few, I shouldn't say there are very few instances, all of the instances where you have guys on thrones, that boss has to die, you don't get a choice. But what I was sort of hinting at is, you know, in this case, we might have been able to get to, say, the open throne area and take it, you know, to seize the throne and leave Eric more or less alive. But in this case, because Eric appears in 6, can't kill him, so you just apprehend him in this case. Arrgh. Do. Good job. I got exactly 1 HP. Or 2 HP up. Whatever that is. Kind of annoying. 7. Almost. I'll finish you off with the bow. On the plains. They'll level up. So I do have to kill this Pegasus Knight too, so great for me. Pegasus Knight has to die in order for this level to end, so if it retreats back to the castle and I don't kill it, it's going to end at the castle and it's going to heal itself all the way up, which is going to cost me turns. Turns. Luckily, Merlinus is somewhat beefy. He does not die in 1 hit. Wish you were just a little faster, a little stronger there, bud. Kill him in 1 or kill him in 2, I don't care which. Yeah. Everybody's gonna get big heal. I gotta keep bringing Gurk down. But we'll bring what's his face over as well. Good job, Elwood. You took care of that. I hoped you would. Everybody needs a heal. Let's go. Heal them up. Heal them up. This is one of, I shouldn't say one of the last farming games. This is one of the farming games that ignores the class abilities / individual abilities that exist in 4 and 9. Lady Priscilla, are you well? I should be asking you that, Urk. Have you been wounded? I am fine. Listen, my lady, I have found some friends who will help us. Truly? We'll be joining up with Marquis Ferris's son. Traveling with them seems to be the safest way for us to continue your search for your family. Urk! Oh, my apologies. This isn't the place to be discussing such things. Sorry, but Lady Priscilla, my teacher entrusted you to my care. Until you have reached your goal, I will not leave your side. Thank you, Urk. Thank you for not letting me finish any of my sentences. I appreciate that. Because why would I want to be able to finish a thought without you interrupting me? Well, unfortunately, we only have one enemy left, and that enemy happens to be the Pegasus Knight, which is on its way back to the base for it to heal itself up, so it's gonna be a couple turns before it heals completely and we'll come back towards Bartre again. But that'll be okay, I guess, for her to get some experience. Alright, let's go this way. We'll make sure we got enough everything that we need. Bows, knives, swords. Whatever else we can gather up. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's trade for fire. And, yeah, it'll be good for right now. Because we need to buy axe and healing wand and... well, probably not axe. Don't need javelin. Sword would be good. Heal's good now. I guess take back the healing portion of that. I got a healing staff ready. Ding 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 ding. Try and lure her out, hopefully. So and we don't sit here forever. And if need be, I'll get the Valkyria over to heal him. Hello, and Hector cannot capture the throne because this is a defeat the enemy's mission. Do it. Couldn't do it. It's unfortunate. Good job. Alright, we're one more swing away from doing this. Hooray. Come on, Eric, give it up. You peasants, you can't treat a proper noble like this. Too late for niceties. Be thankful you're still breathing. You must tell me, where's your father? Search the entire castle, there's no one here. Don't be ridiculous. My father would not abandon... No, he'd never. Ephidel. Ephidel, who's that? Speak, Cur, do you want to die here? Ah. Hector. Eric, please. You must tell us everything you know. I just want to know where my father is. Ephidel. He appeared at the castle 1 year ago. He came, and my father changed. Ostia's position had always been... bothered my father. He felt Laos deserved to be ruled by all of Laosia, but he never gone so far as to speak of rebellion. Did you say rebellion? Ephidel has something with it. He convinced my father to set his plan in motion. My father then envoys to several other Marquis Ferre. He had approved of the idea. What? Never, my father would never agree to such a thing. Believe it or disbelieve it, it is your choice. First was Marquis Senres, then Ferre replied arrive. Ferre visited here 6 months ago to seal the deal. It is not possible. My father and yours argued vehemently that day. Ferre had always distrusted Ephidel. He tried to convince my father to send Ephidel and the Black Fang assassins out of Lycia. My father would not be persuaded, and Marquis Ferre left the castle. As you know, he then disappeared. I doubt he is still alive. No! Shut your mouth. Eliwood said he wanted to hear everything. My father, he is but Ephidel's puppet. He'll listen to anything that villain says. Even watch his own son die. Those are the sorts of people you're dealing with. Marquis Ferre betrayed them. They will not let him live. Ha 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 ha. Wait, Eliwood. Lord Hector. Husband. Did Eliwood pass this way? Lord Eliwood. I ran through the gate. Went outside. See. Lord Hector, a moment, please. What is it, Elswin? Let us return to Ostia. The rumors I've heard that... Lord Hector, I cannot approve of helping Eliwood or Ferre any longer. What are you saying? We must think of Ostia's well-being. If Marquis Ferre were involved in a rebellion, Oswin, you will take back those words. Lord Hector, I appreciate your feelings. I know Eliwood's father very well. I am telling you that he is not a man... I'm telling you that he is a man worth of our trust. You are in my service. Do you not feel you should follow my orders? Heed my words, Oswin. You are my brother's vassal. Your duties are to guard me. Come second to this. Return to Ostia, Oswin. You've done your duty. Thank you. My remarks about Marquis Ferre were improper. I apologize completely. Oswin, stop. That is enough. You needn't bend your knee to me. My lord, I swear my service to you. Service to me? Please accept my lance as your own, and return it with your blessings. Husband, I am a knight in service of Castle Ostia. Until now I have only offered my lance to Lord Uther, yet I now wish to offer that service. Grant me that honor, husband. Eloed, my father is alive, and I cannot believe he supports rebellion. There must be a reason. I know. I do not believe any of this for an instant. My brother trusted Marquis Ferre more than anyone. First, we will find your father, discover the truth. We will talk to my brother after that. Hector, I am sorry. Do not look like that. Your father is surely alive, right? Yes, of course. Marquis Laus, Blackfang assassins. Now, this mysterious Ephidel. I'll find them all and prove my father's innocence.